Hello everyone, today I'm making this video in defense of Spy. Now many people call Spy the worst class in the game, but I think that's fundamentally wrong of what Spy is as a class. And Team Fortress 2 as a game. I don't think that there's a single class that is
Competition begins in 60 seconds.
the worst in TF2. Or technically they would statistically have to be a worse class, but it is not by a large margin. I think that there technically is a worse class, but it is not by a large margin. I've already said that. Why am I repeating myself? I don't know. Alright. So, first reason is people call Sniper the same as Spy, who does everything better, right? I think that's just completely wrong in every sense of the word. It's not correct. It doesn't make sense, honestly. So, first, Sniper and Spy do have similar mechanics of killing people in one shot after hitting them in one specific place, either off the head or the back. That's the only similarity that I'm going to be saying. But next, first, Spy picks apart the back lines, destroying it like a sentry nest, or destroying a sniper just hiding in the back lines. Sniper dismantles the front of the team that's going after everything, after the objective, to do everything. Sniper picks apart the heavies, the soldiers, the demos. So that's already a huge difference between them. They just don't kill the same classes like anytime. And also, first, honestly, Sniper and Spy are not similar, I mean differently equipped with their weapons. Sniper rifle, a gun that you can go far away with and just tap on people's heads. Spy does not. He has to get in close range of people and stab them within melee range of their back and hope they don't detect him. Those two are nearly complete opposites, so don't go saying that that's the same as Spy. That isn't even close. Then we have the SMG and the revolver. I'm just talking about the base loadouts, okay? I know, I'm not gonna go into freaking like different weapons like the Ambassador or the Kuna or whatever, because I'm not gonna get into those. That's gonna make this video an hour long. Then the revolver and the SMG would be the closest comparison between their weapons. Both use to defend themselves against, well, anything. And I guess those two are kind of similarities, but also those would fall into the line of something that a class isn't supposed to just keep on using that, like the revolver and the SMG, but it's used to defend themselves, like an engineer's shotgun or a scout's pistol. Like you're not really expected to be using that all the time, but still equipped on you. So I think that's like a whole little niche of weapons that most classes have. Like, again, soldier shotgun and everything. So then we have that Spy can just shapeshift and go invisible to get behind the enemy lines. Sniper has no, like, one of those kind of factors. Like, also, another thing, Sniper is so much harder to learn as a new player than Spy. No, I mean, it's harder to learn Spy than it is to learn Sniper. I messed that up so bad. So, Sniper, click on enemy gamer's head from the back lines. get good at aiming at those heads, and get good at not getting backstabbed, and get good at not getting freaking shot, and you're good. You are A-okay in that situation. And as spy, you have to have the whole enemy. You have to have the whole enemy team wrapped around your finger, thinking that you are one of them, and getting behind them to make sure they die. It is not easy. It's honestly easier to get killed as a sniper, but sniper as a class cannot pick apart the back lines because he does not have a range of sight in the back lines unless you're being a weird sniper gameplay and going on the back lines just to pick apart some poor engineer's nest. Then you're really not going to be shooting at the engineer or anything like that, and that's the problem. Sniper can't pick apart an engineer's nest. And with not being able to pick apart one of the biggest defensive holds in the game, then you're going to escape. That's how it works. If you can't break apart the NG's nest, then you're not gonna win. If the NG has a nest for too long, like, you have to call Uber, which honestly, Uber can be used for much better things than destroying one engineer's nest and giving that engineer nightmares about Uber. But I digress. So first, they are similar, but they are not worse than each other in any way. I can't stress this enough. They are not worse than each other. They complement each other in their gameplay. With a competent spy and a competent sniper on one team, you can probably win the match like 9 times out of 10 because of that. The engineer's nest is going to get terrorized by spy, as sniper also picks apart the enemy's front lines. They are not a foil for each other. They complement each other in such a way that having 2 competents on this team could win you the match. I can't stress it enough. You should have a competent sniper and spy on the same team. It helps way more than you would think. Next point. People say that first, okay, I'm going a little off script here. I don't even have a script here. I kind of forgot what to say. I'm gonna cut some of this out. Crap. One of the other reasons is people say that Spy is just a hard class in general to play. I honestly can't fight that. Spy is genuinely just a very hard class to get good at. But I mean, it's TF2. If you want to get good at any of the classes, you're going to have to play it for hours. You're just going to need to play more hours on Spy. And if you like Spy, wouldn't that be somewhat of a blessing? How did that not matter? Alright. Also, I am playing the match. This match that you're seeing on screen. Wow, I'm dancing. So, I'm getting a little distracted. That's why I paused for a couple of seconds so something is going on. Okay, so people say he's hard to play or just to get good at, right? I mean, that's true, but honestly, just play the game more and you'll get good at Spy quickly. He is hard to play, honestly, but not too hard, like not the worst. Then I honestly think that Sniper was one of the biggest points I had. So, I need to cut a lot out. Okay, second, People say that disguises don't fool good players. That is utter lies. No, they do fool good players. I used to play competitive after I had to get a new account after buying a new laptop, and recently, after getting my whole computer factory reset. So, I personally can't play competitive anymore because I need to set up a phone number and other things just to play competitive. But I used to play competitive, and my disguises as a spy main would work. Honestly, it was not too hard to fool them. What I found working the most was sniper, because playing as a sniper, just get in the back lines, maybe crouch a little bit depending on how the sniper plays, and then just kind of chill there. And then if you see a good opportunity for a backstab, which you will, people walk in front of their sniper way too often with their back turned, you could pick some of the most important parts of the team and dismantle the team, letting your team win. Getting some of the front lines killed is honestly that thing. I'm going on a bit of a tangent, but disguises do fool good players. I can't stress it enough. It's not like that. It's not like as soon as you get good at the game that you're not gonna get fooled by spy. I mean, you're gonna get fooled less, but spy can still be very convincing. If you want more on the topic of spy in general, go check out Jonto Hill.
Everyone, we must stop
He
that
was
bomb!
a huge inspiration for this video. And then one last reason I have is spy. People say that spy is generally just not good in the class, like he wasn't balanced well. That is utter bull. That also, all that does include all the other problems that people say he has. But as people say that, they also add in that he's unbalanced and quiet and everything. That's just not correct. If you're saying that Spy is a bad class, you honestly just can't play him. You just can't. I mean, that's really the only thing I got to. If you think that Spy is horrible to play and not fun, I mean, don't play him. But like, if you're gonna say that Spy is a horrible class, all this, you're gonna have to play him like a lot. And once you play for a lot of time, you're gonna realize that he is not a bad class. You just suck at him. Which honestly, I'm not insulting anyone here. Being bad at Spy is honestly commonplace. I've been at Spy main for as long as I've played TF2, and I am not even the best at it, and I've played for many, many hours. So, I can say with experience that Spy is not a bad class. Rather, you can't just play him, or you're making random excuses for why you suck. I think that's the wrap of the video. Goodbye.